Here's 5 reasons why Jamaica is the best country in North America. Starting with food, you have African, British, Spanish, and Indian influence all in one nation, and this gives you spice, it gives you diversity, and it just gives you some of the best flavors in the world. The national dish, ackee and saltfish, absolutely incredible, very, very unique, and it doesn't taste like fish that you'll get in most parts of the world. They usually use cod, and it has a very, very salty taste, of course, but also incredible. Then you have jerk chicken and jerk pork, two absolutely incredible proteins to eat, but jerk chicken is obviously amongst the best chicken you can just eat in general. Curry goat, oxtail stew, the list could go on, but if you are like me and as pale as I am, make sure you don't get it too spicy. Rice and peas, brown stewed chicken, the list is endless. Let's move on to the next bit. So for me, the most important way to judge a country is the people. And the people within Jamaica are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. Some of the most peaceful, some of the most at peace people ever. And this is partly because of the One Love culture. Obviously, largely influenced by Bob Marley, but also largely influenced by Rastafari culture. The country's motto is literally out of many, one people. It's about unity, peace, and respect, no matter where you are from. Jamaica is also a mixing pot of different ethnicities, cultures, and many people are surprised when they go to Jamaica and realize that there are many white Jamaicans with fully Jamaican accents. However, this is just normal to the Jamaicans. But I have to say, living on an island nation like Jamaica, with the sunshine, with the breeze, with the tropical ocean around you, I can see why so many people are at peace, as well as the organic food that they literally get from their own country, and they aren't importing much. They're just so chilled, so relaxed. And I remember when I asked for the time in Jamaica, the response was there are only 2 times in Jamaica, daytime and nighttime. Then you got the home of reggae, some of the best Afro-Caribbean music you're ever going to listen to. And reggae is just a vibe. Anybody can listen to it. Again, it comes into that community thing where it is about unity. It's not about division. It is for everybody. Jamaicans have also faced some tough times throughout history, so they also have this pride within their own nation, this togetherness and this resilience. The communities are tight-knit, supportive, and they do want you to come to the country. Don't get me wrong, areas like Kingston at night can be a little bit dangerous, but the majority of Jamaica is a friendly, welcoming place, and a lot of media narratives are completely wrong about Jamaica. I absolutely love it. It's an incredible country, the country of one love, and I'm going back next year. Let me know what country you're from and if you want me to feature it.
Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and I don't understand how anyone, aside from being Black American, every non-Black person assumes that if you're Black, you're Jamaican.
So if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
When it comes to Jamaica's impact and influence on urban culture, food, music, all kinds of things, you cannot tell me a country that tops Jamaica's global influence, including in athleticism. Jamaica is such a huge influence on the world that it's crazy. So I don't see how anyone can say Jamaica is not the most influential country in the world aside from America.
Also don't have hip hop. You don't have Biggie, he's also Jamaican. And you don't have UK garage music and all its derivatives. And then the impact on dubstep and electronic music also. So if it wasn't for Jamaica, man, we'd be sitting in a bland world right now.
Listen, if you can identify a country, obviously separate and apart from America, that is more influential to the global world than Jamaica. I'm talking about culture, dance, music, food, everything. Influence. If you're talking about Japan, Japan has a rich Jamaican culture that influences them. So it does Toronto, so does UK, so does New York. So I was on live last night. Somebody mentioned something about Jamaica, and I said Jamaica is the most influential country in the world, and everybody was in an uproar, especially the Africans. Somebody even said that Africa supplies 2.7% of the oil in Jamaica. Me don't know what that have to do with anything. Jamaica to the world. I can't imagine not being Jamaica. I don't know what would I do if I wasn't Jamaica.
It's the happiest country in the world.
Happiest country, I'd say Jamaica.
Me just come out of one Turkish shop. Me go buy some almond, see? And believe you me. When me order the almond, and the Turkish man give me the almond, I write up this to the shop there. Right up there, sir. I show me now one video in place. See? When me order the almond and the man give me the almond, and me take out the money and I go pay the man. The man look at me and say, where you from? I say I'm from Jamaica. The man say, oh, I love Jamaica so much. It's my dream to go to Jamaica. I say, you're welcome. The man no want to take the money from me in a rasta. Me I pay the man say no want no money. The man I tell me say he love Jamaica and he love Jamaican paper. And he no want no money from me. And all me I force the money upon the man I force it back from me. You know what me do? Me put down the money upon the counter. And the man take up back the money and shoot it down in my pocket. So me I tell you now, Jamaican people, you don't know how people love without hurt ya? Eh? Just the name Jamaica alone. I mean I tell you now, you don't live good no man. Just live good Rasta. Cut out the bad living man. People love without ya in a man. You don't see it. When you travel the earth, you know how much Jamaica been loved by people in a Rasta. And you see someone who behavior want to carry on with Jano Star. It a let we down, man. You know see it? One Jamaica. And big up all like Turkish people them. Saying, me! Shocking Morris said that.
If you really want to party like a rock star, don't go to Miami, don't go to Vegas, go to Jamaica. We have parties at a water park, full adults, doing adult fun things at a water park. We have all-inclusive parties in the water, at the beach, with ice cream and food and drinks and performances and drones. We have parties where people bring boats into the middle of a sand dune in the middle of the water, surrounded by mountains and hills and views and people having the best time of their lives, okay? Partying in Jamaica isn't just an occasion, it's a lifestyle. Elders party with their children. I party with my mom growing up. Partying is part of our culture. It's a real thing. We have parties where people go on their head tops and people dance and jump on top of each other. We have bougie parties where people will escort you and drive you to the nicest, most decked out premises you've ever seen. And then even outside of parties, we have brunches on top of mountains overlooking everything. Like, it's insane. The amount of planning that goes into these Jamaican parties that the average person does not know about. There's no party in Miami that can compare. And if you want to go to a strip club, let's just say the strippers in Jamaica. I've I've been in Miami since I was 3 years old. I've been to multiple strip clubs. Me never see one stripper who have anything upon a Jamaican stripper. The things they can do with their body. If you know.
And somebody please explain to me. And I don't want to hear it from no Jamaicans. I don't want to hear it. And you over there, you better just hush because I don't want to hear nothing either. Why is it that as soon as you tell somebody you're from the Caribbean, they automatically assume, or they are, this is a response then, oh yeah, I've been to Jamaica. Like what? Like y'all really think that Jamaica is the only Caribbean island that there is? Don't get me wrong. Technically, I'm like Jamaican by marriage, you know. It's but that's not the point in this. That's not the point here. Why is it that people always assume that if you're from the Caribbean, you're from Jamaica? Like, it's not the only Caribbean island. Anyways, all your updates. My husband said that Jamaica put themselves on the map. So I'm just gonna let y'all deal with him in the comments because I don't really have the energy.
As a Cuban living in Jamaica, I can tell you that one of the most hurtful things you can tell a foreigner living in another country, whether it's Jamaica or whatever it is go back a your yard. And this is one of the many reasons why I love TikTok on this day. Memories bring back, because it just brings back so many memories of something that happened a year ago. I just love to see how much I have grown as a person and how little people have changed. I have lived in Jamaica for a whole 20 years and still up to this day people on social media send me back a my yard. No matter how many times me hear this, no matter how hard I work on it, although the pain is less, it still hurt me. Before I go on, let me just express my immense gratitude to those who have welcomed me with open arms, have given me virtual passports, and have declared me Jamaican. Me love uno, musha love. This is just my story. I am not saying that this happens to every immigrant that come here to Jamaica. I am just going to share with you what happened to me. I dropped in Jamaica as a 20-year-old. I just turned 20 years old. I didn't know anybody in this island. The only person I knew was my husband. I didn't even knew my husband's family other than 2 printed pictures of them. I have never even spoken on the phone with them. I had no idea who these people were. I had no idea if I was dropping in the conditions that my husband told me I was going to be dropping at. I left my house in Cuba as a 20-year-old in love with a Jamaican, going to another country with the dream of spending the rest of my life with him. And thank you, Virgen de la Caridad del Cobre, that up to this day it has worked out. So just imagine dropping in another country and you don't even have friends. You don't have any friends, you don't have any family, you do not know anybody. You start to work hard to become part of this new country that you're dropping in. You leave behind everything you learn and you start to learn everything new because you want to be part of this society. You want to be a productive member. You want to do good for this new country that you have dropped in and leave the country that you left behind for those who are behind to take care of it. Now you want to make this country that you're living in, where your beloved husband come from, your country, and you want to do everything that is in your power for the betterment of those people, for the betterment of that country. You're going to work hard day in and out to introduce yourself in this culture and just be a part of it. All of this while trying to have a job, while trying to learn a language, while trying to become a part of society, while being rejected by people, family members, members of the government, because my interactions with immigrations, I don't know if you have seen those stories, but my interaction with immigration have been the worst interactions with immigration any foreigner could have in Jamaica. To then, fast forward 20 years when social media is a thing and I can put myself out there and people can get to meet me and get to know that I'm Cuban and I live in Jamaica, to have people constantly sending me back a my yard. People come here to insert themselves in the culture and learn the culture. At least me still there, but you have people who come from China, from Japan, from Korea, who come here to come learn the culture and carry it out with them. And that's still such a huge compliment. How would you just cancel the go back a your yard thing? You see, Cuba is not your regular Caribbean island. There is very little information out there about Cuba, and the little information out there about Cuba is misinformation. There is some crapula people who leave Cuba and just misrepresented all Cubans all over the place. Unlike other immigrants, I didn't leave Cuba because I wanted to. I didn't leave Cuba because I was looking for a better life, because I was looking for better employment. I left Cuba because I fell in love with a Jamaican. And that Jamaican happened to not like Cuba or stay in Cuba. So if me like the man, me have to follow the man. It is very hard. It is very hard, especially for somebody who, like for me, for example, I never spoke English until I came to Jamaica. I learned to speak English in Jamaica. Therefore, my accent is gonna sound like me come from Yasa with a Spanish thing mixed up in it. Because me never go to school, go learn English. Me never go America, go learn English. Me never born, like if I born in England and then I come here and I try to speak like a Jamaican, it may feel away, but still you as an English person could catch the Jamaican accent, just like every single Jamaica who travel go to England, come back like, may I have a So me not understand why uno would have never expect a Cuban living in Jamaica for 20 years to sound like how I sound. Nonetheless, I know and I'm so grateful that this is not the case for every Jamaican out there, because I know enough of uno love me. But for those out there who still don't understand this immigration thing, please be kind. Please be kind, because it's not me alone who come from another country come live here, so and I am not going to be the last either. You have no idea how many DMs I get daily about people who live a foreign, who want to come back here, so who them grandmother was from here, so and they just want to sell everything in a foreign and come here, so please, we are all humans. Remember, those borders and countries and all of that are made up foolishness by governments to keep us divided. Do not fall for the foolishness. We are all humans living in one world, one love. Much love.
Pay attention, pay attention. This is serious. Very, very serious. A while ago, I was sitting in my car and I saw a lady walking around with a little baby. Yeah. And she said, son, beg you $100. And I said, mommy, $100 would I can help you. I said, is that your baby? She said, no, that's not my child. She said, it's my daughter child, but my daughter passed away.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know what I do? I said, how old the baby is? And she said, 8 months old. Where the baby come from? I'm not like export people, you know, but I want some funds for her. Come here, mommy. Come here, mommy. I have to stop my performance to do this. So here I say, me and my wife walk around at the store. Pass the bag there for me. See the black bag there? Pass the bag, black, yeah, that bag there. So when she tell me that, I tell her, say, me not give her $100. I say, me not give her a bag of stuff. So you say, anybody will have something we can get this lady, and I look a beautiful 8 months old baby here. We want to forward and carry it. We want to forward and carry it. So play the song. Play the song will come to my heart. Play the song will come to my heart for she. And Jamaica with there. And we need to start support for all Jamaican people. You hear me I tell you now? Some of us don't have it. Some of us do. But every big come up here. Mommy, see it here? That's Mama B. See it here? Anybody where we can forward, man. Please and thank you. When the song play, man, we are healing the world today, man. We are healing Jamaica. Because we can't turn back on the people then. This is not going to happen while Razor B is alive. While Razor B is living. While Razor B is living, that's not going to happen. While I'm living, this would never be in Jamaica. If I die, I have to come. Jamaica. I want to see everybody on right around in our place here, Augusta. There's nothing for us to be ashamed about. Any one of us can be in the situation. Play back again. I want to see every hand up. Every hand up on a wave. Please. Let's go. Yeah. And I know that it is not. We're loving our heart. I love you.
I'm the only one who go yard and come back and not even 2 weeks go that I think about and when I go back a yard. But then when you're there yard, you have certain things that go on here, so and you know say yard need the money. Jamaica nice, you know. Jamaica make me feel like I have no problem in this world. Only the money. Jamaica nice, man. I don't care what go on in the world. Jamaica nice. Well, when me go Jamaica, nice. They wake me up. Yeah, man. I mean, I talk about no 8, 9 o'clock like when you're there and you have to set alarm. You know? I mean like from 4:30, your body say, well rest. And the rooster say, get up. And no matter what you do by 8 o'clock, 8:30, you're going to bed. A piece that man, a piece, but me just go and make money or so still, you know.
And okay, so never say hello.
No, never say hello. Because words carry vibrations, yeah. We Bubba Shanti, we don't say hello. We deconstruct words, you know, a lot. We don't say last night either. We say first night. Because there will never be a last night. You understand? Yeah, we do not say appreciate. We say appreciate love.
Oh.
You see? So there's many words that we have to deconstruct in English for you to get the proper vibration of what we really mean. You understand?
I'm so tired of this narrative. It is simply not true. And I don't know where it started. I don't know who is trying to create this propaganda that Africans don't accept us in the diaspora. It is not true. A great majority of them love us and embrace us and want us to come over there and connect with them. Sure, you have a few that may be saying, oh, you know, don't come over here. But I mean, it's one and two, and most of them are just not in their right minds. Just like you have piece of shit Jamaicans, but I'm not going around and saying, oh, Jamaica is hell because you have a few people who aren't very nice. Check the comment section of the last video that I posted. It is full of comments from the continent, all over the continent. Even on Instagram, I have 50k followers on Instagram. About 90% of them are Africans. Africans love us, especially Jamaicans. Okay, maybe they don't like Black Americans so much, right? And you can understand, you know, I love my Black American brothers and sisters, but y'all are hard to deal with sometimes, especially when you come to other places where other African people are. You know, you come with your entitlement, you come with your attitude, you come with your complaining. Like, it's very difficult to deal with y'all because you're American, you know, and that's just the truth. But we love in the same way, you know, but it's not just hard to deal with. But Africans love Jamaicans. They love Jamaicans. Ghana, they act just like us. They actually act like us. That's how much they love us. Come on. And the rest of Ethiopia.
So I don't know what the issue is with some people from other islands when it comes to Jamaicans and when it comes to you not disrespecting us and not liking us. Because you see Jamaican people, all we do is eat mangoes and mind our business. You don't see Jamaicans coming on here talking about no other islands. You don't see us picking on you lot. You don't see us bullying you lot. But you lot stay coming on here disrespecting Jamaican people solely for clout. And I don't know why some of you lot do it, because Jamaican people, if anything, we can cuss, bruv. So we just gonna cuss you lot in the comments. Like the Haitians once upon a time tried us and had Jamaican people in the comments about to take back our donations that we gave in the earthquake. Now here comes the nigga that swallowed Jonah from the island of the Bahamas talking about Jamaica people unprovoked for no apparent reason. Respucia, what the hell did Jamaican people and Jamaican people's food and culture did to you for you to come out here be disrespecting us? And if we clap back now and we start talking about you lot and we start this and we start that now, you lot will come and try vilify us and make us seem like we are the problem. Now if one of us Jamaicans was to come on this app, I don't know who, but if one of us was to come on this app and say something along the lines of, we ain't never seen no girl with the capacity to be built like a bad breath, because the minute we saw her, we said, we would be the bad guy. If somebody was to come on this app, I don't know who, again, I really don't know who, and said that this girl is built like an old Victorian bicycle seat, we would be the bad guy. If somebody, again, I don't know who, was to come on this app and said her two kneecaps are sitting closer together than somebody's front teeth, do you understand me? Jamaicans, again, we are the villain. We're the villain. It's Saturday, bruv. It's Saturday. Some of us are at home making soup. Some are outside working. Some are stealing edge control and looking for their baby fathers. We're just doing what we traditionally do on a day-to-day Saturday basis. We don't bother anybody. We don't do nothing to no one. But yet we always sit at the pinnacle of dragging and we don't do nothing to nobody. And you know, it wouldn't be so bad, you know, because Jamaicans, like I say, we can defend ourselves. We can cuss back, you know. We don't really take nonsense from people. But, you know, small islands, bruv. If you lot want to cuss us, can you lot start sending your good-looking people, bruv, to cuss us, bruv? Can you lot stop making it so easy for us, bruv? We need a challenge, bruv. You know, don't be sending the girls that wearing necklaces is a myth, bruv. The girls that's heads are basically just sitting on their chest because they ain't got no neck. Like, the esophagus is a myth, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? Start sending the curvy women, the bad bees, bruv, the rich women, you know? Send those ones to talk about us for us to at least struggle in order to find something to say. Don't send girls that be out here built like bad credit, like their hip dip is in the minus, bruv. Don't be out here sending the girls whose hip dips be out here imploding like that submarine that went 12,000 feet below sea level, bruv. Send somebody else, bruv. Send some of the bad bees to talk about us, bruv. You understand? And Caribbean people, please, can we start getting along? Like, believe it or not, Jamaicans actually like you lot, bruv. We actually like you people. We like, you know, your little walk-up culture. We like your accent. We like your food. We like you lot stuff. We mess with you lot, bruv. We don't know why you don't like us, but we mess with you. And I know it's not all of you. I know that a majority of you lot are some beautiful people. You just have the rare few. Like this girl here that some could say breasts out here looking like 2 used tea bags. Do you understand? Longer than Mandela's walk to freedom. Let's be moving forward. We love you lot, bruv. You know, we cousins. You understand? We all came from the same place. Some of us, not all of us, but we all came from the same place. We all had the same struggles. You know, we basically, bruv, we all act and do the same nonsense. We roughly eat the same food. We just cook it the same way. Let us get along. We don't care if you people want to go and do whatever you lot want to do with dancehall. We don't mind for you lot to come and enjoy. We don't gatekeep nothing, bruv. We mess with you lot. We with you lot, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? If anybody talk about the Caribbean, bruv, we in there riding with you lot, bruv. Shotgun, passenger, we there with you. Can you lot just stop coming out here and dragging us? We don't do nothing to anybody. So Bahamas, if you lot could do Jamaica a favor, just a real quick one. If you could just do Jamaica a favor this one time and go have a word with Precious, because we don't need this. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's not fair on us to be out here getting dragged by one of the members of your country that be out here built like an old mattress. We don't deserve that. Because you know what? We ain't done nothing to her. We ain't done a thing to that girl, you know? We just be out here spreading the love, baby. We're spreading the love. So yeah, may we all continue to unite for it is right. And, you know, enjoy the life of the Caribbean. Because being Caribbean is lit. You know, we just want to be lit together. Good.
You know, the thing is, when we complain, or not really complain, but when we voice our own opinion on America and how it deal with you and whatever, you have some people in the comment section that talk about, so why not go home, why not come home, why not go back to Jamaica, why not this, why not left the place, and what we are left it and go do then? Like, be honest with yourself, what we are left it and go do? Tell me now. When people there 10, 15 years and all these things, what we are left with? What we are left with? We just talk, we just share our own experiences. We just share our own experiences. What we are go back to Jamaica, go do what? Like, for real now. Like, if you don't think about it, just be real. Like, what we are go back to Jamaica, go do? If we saw with America and it's really depressing and really, sometimes it get really hard and all of these things. But if it is like that in America, what would I say about Jamaica? So why would I want to leave here and go back home to something more harder, more difficult, for actually have stuff, our own stuff, legitly? Why? Why would I? No, that does not make sense. So when you come in the comment section and say, oh, no can't come back home, or nobody now stop if you come from left America and come back to Jamaica, it don't make no sense to come back. Like, for real, for real. Uno self where put them comments there or where I say that, say I best people come back home at them yard if it's so difficult or if it's so hard America. Uno do it. I'm sure that say uno nah go do it. Uno nah go do it. Because as bad as things may be in America or whatever, or hard or sometimes it be, but now just get up and just, oh, this too hard, me I go back to Jamaica, because we just don't believe that. I feel to believe that. So
Hi guys, welcome back once again. I really hope you're doing fine wherever you are. Okay guys, into this clip we want to talk about why Jamaica is trending worldwide, why everyone is talking about this small Caribbean island country. We all know, if you met someone and maybe you ask him or her, where are you from, and she tells you she's from Caribbean, definitely what's really come to your mind is that, this person maybe she's from Jamaica, because Jamaica is the number one leading country in the Caribbean, is the most influential country in the Caribbean. Talk about their music, talk about their culture, talk about the track and field athletics. These are the reason why, or these are the people who have been able to lift the flag of Jamaica up there, or they have been able to lift the flag of Caribbean up there. And a lot of people really love Jamaicans, the way they do their things, their vibe, the way they talk, the patois language. And we all know Jamaica is the largest country in the Caribbean, but a lot of people really know that, a lot of Jamaicans or a lot of people outside in the Caribbean really know that Jamaica is the capital of Caribbean, simply because of how it has a lot of billions of views online. TikTok, about TikTok, come to YouTube, everyone is following up what Jamaican people are doing online. And whenever anything really trends in Jamaica, a lot of people really go and follow it up abruptly. And this is the reason why this small island is trending worldwide. And this is the reason why they call themselves that we are little but we tell our. Yeah, there. The Jamaica is so very small, but it has really influenced a lot of people outside there. We all know Jamaica, they are related to African countries. We all know during the early slave trade, a lot of slaves really came from Ghana, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, and they went to Jamaica. And we all know their national language, or their language patois, it was really made from also Africa, because the slaves really used this, or really used to communicate through patois language, so that their masters couldn't hear what they were saying. And a lot of people are really practicing and copying Jamaican culture, especially from Africa. We've all seen how a lot of African countries, they are being influenced by Jamaican culture, and this really shows that African people really love this small island a lot. And the reason why African people really love Jamaica a lot is because Jamaican people, they have never denied their ancestral background. They all know and they all believe that they are from Africa. Their motherland is Africa. And this is the reason why a lot of African really shows a lot of love to Jamaican people. They really shows a lot of love to an extent whereby you can go to a lot of African countries. You will find the pictures of Bob Marley on the walls. They have painted Bob Marley. They have painted their t-shirt, a lot of Rastafarian culture. And what I really know is that a lot of African countries, they are really practicing this Rastafarian culture in their countries. And Bob Marley and his reggae music, it has really influenced a lot of African people or African countries. Come to the youth, all youth, they just want to sing like Bob Marley. His songs, it has really teach us and be able to make us understand what really happened on earlier on. Come to the athletics, Usain Bolt. Come to their track and field, Beasts, Elena Reid, Kishan Thompson. They have really influenced a lot of youths outside here. Everyone wants to do anything, or wants just to do what these people, they are really doing to their country. And we say that Jamaica, they are really living a dream life of other people outside there, because everyone wants just to go to Jamaica to experience what they are doing, to experience what they are really going through, to experience their beautiful beaches, everything that's in Jamaica. Come to their food. We have all seen how a lot of restaurants in Africa and other countries, they are practicing and copying Jamaican food. This really shows you that Jamaica is the most influential country in the world. A lot of people are really copying what they are doing. A lot of people are really copying their culture. A lot of people are really copying how to speak patois, because the way these people speak, it just makes you feel like you want just to know their language. And the reason why Jamaica is really trending is that it has really showed a lot of attention. A lot of investors are going to Jamaica because they know this is a beautiful island. It's a land of more opportunities. We've all seen how a lot of Chinese, that have been flocking to Jamaica, Indians, Arabs. They want to go and do business there because they know these people, they treat people with a good heart. And one thing I just tell these people, that whenever you go to Jamaica, yes, they really know how to welcome people. They really know how to welcome stranger. You cannot see some form of hatred from Jamaica or some form of racism in Jamaica. Jamaica, they say that they experience racism whenever they are out of Jamaica. So don't take their kindness for weakness. Whenever you go there, respect their culture, respect their music, respect their track and field athletics, respect whatever they are doing in there, because these people really know how to welcome people. They have their strong faith in God, and this is the reason why this small island is being blessed. So guys, whenever you go there, do what is right and respect them. And one day I really hope to visit this small Caribbean island. So guys, if it was the first time I come across my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your time. May God bless you whenever you are. One love.